In a related story, the Lennon estate is entering into negotiations to start their own fast food chicken franchise, which of course will be called El Pollo Yoko. Well, Tiffany was certainly one of last year's big success stories. She started out doing live shows in shopping centers, and before long, her debut album reached #1 on the Billboard charts. She just might have set a trend because Al News learned this week that both David Bowie and Mick Jagger have decided to cancel their stadium tours this summer, and instead they're planning to do a series of shows in shopping malls around the country. Bowie's tour opens June 26th at the Cerritos Mall, right in front of the Bob's Big Boy Jr. And Jagger's tour kicks off in July at the Sherman Oaks Galleria, right between the Orange Julius and Pete's Pets. In political news, Tipper Gore and the PMRC are still hard at work. They've temporarily given up their attack on rock lyrics and instead are concentrating on the commercials shown on MTV. At the present time, they're attempting to ban the Wrigley's chewing gum commercial that says, quote, "Take a sniff, pull it out, the taste is going to move you when you pop it in your mouth." The group Foreigner is in the new video file this week. Foreigner's video for Say You Will, which relied heavily on extreme close-ups, was a major success for the band. So they decided to shoot their latest video through a microscope. Taking a look at upcoming record releases, the Dirty Dancing soundtrack sold over 5 million copies in this country alone, which made RCA decide to release the follow-up LP, More Dirty Dancing. Well, More Dirty Dancing was a major hit as well, so in the future, RCA plans to release Still More Dirty Dancing, Son of Dirty Dancing, The Bride of Dirty Dancing, The Return of Dirty Dancing, The Dirty Dancing Story, The Complete Dirty Dancing Live, The Dirty Dancing Outtakes, Rick Springfield sings hits from Dirty Dancing, and of course, songs that we would have put in Dirty Dancing if the movie had only been half an hour longer. Linda Ronstadt is also hard at work in the studio. Her album of traditional Mexican folk songs, Canciones de Mi Padre, was a major success, so she's now decided to do a follow-up album tentatively titled Donde Está la Biblioteca? The first single will be called Careful Hot Plate. The hot gossip around town is that Cher seems to be having trouble with her new boyfriend. She was quoted as saying, "I can't take him anywhere. If he really loved me, he'd get a fake ID or something." Also a startling discovery, Australian celebrity Jocko, known primarily in this country for his obnoxious battery commercials, revealed at a press conference this morning that he is Billy Idol's father. Terence Trent D'Arby has just finished moving into a larger house to accommodate his head. And finally, George Michael, the man with 2 first names, is back in the news. Taking a cue from John Cougar Mellencamp, George has decided to add on to his name. His next project will be done under the name George Michael Stanley John Paul Billy Bob. When asked about the reason for the change, George explained that he just wanted to have more first names than Philip Michael Thomas. Well, that's it for Al News. Wait, we just got a late-breaking bulletin. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that George Michael is still not gay. Well, we'll keep you posted on any further developments. That's it for Al News.